So this is FUSSPOT. She came out earlier and she was being a very bad girl. So we made some significant changes to both her equipment and her hobbles. And she's back out again and she looks how she's supposed to look today. This is a nice filly, very fast. It's an Art Speak filly that we think very, very highly of. She's very well bred. So I'm gonna go a little mile with old Fusser now. I think she's got it figured out. That's a girl. Come on. That's a girl. So what happened was she was wearing just a little chin strap under her chin as a head check, and she didn't like it. She kept laying into it and being ignorant. So you can't really tell, but we have a significant bit in her mouth now where she can't get her head tucked as bad. She gets a little hot and a little fiery. She's just feeling good and being a little disobedient. If you can see, she's trying to get her head down now, but she can't with that bit in her mouth. So now she's actually paying attention and doing her work very, very well, which I'm glad to see. Sometimes when you put this bit in their mouth, they really act up, and you'd never be able to train them. This filly, at least her intelligence is showing up here today, as she's not being as disobedient with this bit in. Usually a filly like this, you make a change of this magnitude, she's just going to come out here and act up, and I really expected her to. But she's showing a side of her I haven't seen yet, which is super intelligence for her to be able to act in this manner. Come on, girl. We're rolling right along, too. We're going to go a mile in 43 or 44, which is probably a little bit more than I was planning on going, but she's doing it pretty easy so far, so we'll keep going. Come on, girl. Don't act up. Let's go. She is being a little disobedient, but not bad. We're over to the half in 23, probably going 45. She trained one time last week, a little bit, but this is definitely more speed than she's seen. And it's not that I want to go fast with her, I just want to see a nice even mile, an obedient mile out of her. And I think today she's starting to turn the corner where she understands that it's really going to be my way or my way. And she should probably pick one of the two, but do it quick. And it seems like she has. This is a pretty easy mile for this filly. Wowzers. Well, I'm not really surprised. She's a beautiful filly. It's got a tremendous gait. So I'm not really surprised at what she's doing. What are you looking for, Ty? Okay. Come on, Fusser. That's a girl. That's a girl. And this is exactly what I wanted to see. When I came out the first time, she was acting up and wouldn't pace, and her hobbles were a little bit long. She is perfect right now. I'm going to put her in gear so she doesn't stop up like she did last time coming out of the turn. Come on, girl. Finish up your mile. Wow, she is all business. This thing's a bull today. Wowzers. This is exactly what I wanted to see from this filly, was the power that I knew she had. She was kind of holding back, and she hadn't really decided if she wanted to do it yet. That's a mile right there in 43. She's strong. Very strong. And did it very, very easy. Finish up. Finish off your... Oh, wow. Okay. See how she came out of that turn and put a step in? Usually what they'll do, especially a horse this young and this immature, they can't recover from that. They'll put a step in, then they'll panic, they'll put a little roll in, they'll get out of gear, and they'll run. This filly put a couple of steps in, actually caught herself and paced away. Very, very good sign. It's a sign of a very intelligent horse that shows composure when they shouldn't. Obviously, it's like anybody, you know, when she's in a situation, don't do that. She's in a situation like this, to put a step in, your first response is to get a little concerned, to get a little worried, maybe get even a little scared, maybe touch yourself on your foot or up on a leg and make a break. And this filly put a couple of steps in, powered right through the turn, out of the turn, into the stretch, and was gone. So very, very happy. This is take 2 for FUSSPOT today. Take 2 is the first one was a bit of a disaster. I hadn't gone with her in a long time. She was just being bad. But I went with her today for the first time in quite a while. Extremely happy with what I saw in take 2 from FUSSPOT. This is the filly we bought at the sale. This is the filly I wanted to see on the track today. 243 from a filly in first week of December. Pretty good. And again, has nothing to do with speed. Has to do with how they did it. You just saw the mile she went there. Very composed, very, very flat, smart. And the way she put that step in and then trotted away, couldn't be any happier than I am with FUSSPOT right now. I like horses that come out and act up, but then they understand they can't do that. I really thought when I come back out here with this filly today that it was going to be a wasted attempt at a training trip, and instead it turned into something great. So very, very happy with what I saw of FUSSPOT, and you should be too. That was a very, very good mile from this filly this morning.